friends, in this video we are going to be doing an art and science mashup. We will be talking about microorganisms, and you will get to make your own microorganism inspired picture. By definition, a microorganism is a microscopic organism that is too small to be seen by the human eye. You typically would view them through a microscope. It is a simple form of life that includes bacteria, fungi, algae, viruses, and protozoa. The study of microorganisms is called microbiology. Microorganisms typically grow at a fast rate, and when given the proper conditions, they can grow really, really fast, just like a piece of moldy bread. Not all microorganisms are bad, like viruses. Some are used to make antibiotics that help treat sicknesses and diseases. Others are responsible for bread rising, and bacterial cultures sometimes are used to make yogurt and cheese. Simply put, life on Earth would not be the same without microorganisms. For this project, you are going to need oil pastels or crayons, watercolors or a black washable marker, a water source, a paintbrush, and a piece of paper. I folded my piece of paper in half, and on one side I'm going to be using oil pastels, and on the other I'm going to be using crayons, just to show you the difference. I found the ideas for the shape of my microorganisms from a simple Google search. They come in all kinds of crazy shapes, depending on what type of microorganism they are. It's very important to wash your hands, especially right now with everything going on. Your hands can carry over 10,000 to 1 million microorganisms or bacteria on them on a daily basis. Very, very important to remember to wash your hands. That can definitely help the spread of diseases and sicknesses. Now I'm working on the crayon side of my picture. You can come up with your own shapes if you would like. Typically, the pictures you see online of microorganisms were taken with a very high-powered microscope, and they are often stained to look different colors. Another good tip to keep you healthy is to remember when you sneeze to sneeze into the corner of your arm. Doing that can help prevent the spread of diseases as well as releasing harmful microorganisms into the air, as a sneeze can travel up to 200 feet away from you. It's kind of crazy to think about. I'm going to show you both methods, using watercolor and using the washable marker, on how to make black paint. And you can use whichever one works best for you. First, I'll show you with the black watercolor paint. So simply get your brush wet, dip into your paint. You don't need a lot of paint, and especially if you're using computer paper, you want to make sure you're only using a little bit of water, as it does soak through the paper pretty fast. And a little bit goes a long way. colors really pop against that black background. Now, if you don't have any black watercolor paints, you can use a black washable marker and a piece of tin foil. So if you color on the tin foil, you're then able to come back in with your wet paintbrush and stir it around to make your paint. Now this paint won't be as dark, but you could do multiple coats if you would like. And there you have an awesome microorganism art project done with either oil pastels or with crayons. I can't wait to see what you guys come up with, and I hope you have a lot of fun with this project.